chilling on my couch. So you graduated. Good for you. You got like one job here, and it's to get to the next grade level. All right, youth, good for you. Now it's summertime. Yes, this is gonna be the best summer ever. Going to the beach all day, watching movies, sleeping until lunchtime. But wait a minute. Don't you live in reality? And didn't your mama tell you to go get a summer job? Who do you think is going to be buying all these new school clothes that you want? Didn't you say you wanted that new Far Cry 3 game? Who do you think is going to be buying you all the skinny jeans with the high top and the Converses? Because it's not going to be mama. It's time for you to get a job, boy. I feel like I can lend a little bit of knowledge on the situation, seeing as how I used to be a youth myself, and I've had a ton of summer jobs. Some that were really awesome, some that were pretty embarrassing, and some that just downright sucked. So if you're strapped for cash, here's a couple of tips that I can give you guys. Tip number 1. If you or a loved one owns a lawnmower and a rake, you have just created your own small business for the next 3 months. Congratulations, you're a CEO. You don't believe me? Go out there to your next door neighbor's lawn who looks like crap and bang on their door and ask them, do they mind if you take care of all this crap for them and bag up all the leaves for $20? Chances are they're probably gonna say yeah. Because nobody wants to be out there in the heat. Nobody wants to be mowing their lawn ever anyway. Have you raked leaves up yourself in the middle of summer? But wait a minute, stay with me though. 20 bucks a yard, you do your whole neighborhood, that's like $100. That's enough to get a good game at least once a week. And you can always get your friends to help you, but just remember you gotta divvy up that money, and you might not want to do that. Target the elderly. You might even get some lemonade out of that. For all you fashionistas out there, hit up your local mall, go to the customer service area, and get all the applications for all the stores that you can't afford to shop in there. Fill them all out and send them in. Give it a couple of weeks, alright? Don't be a creeper and call them up every other day. And if you get the job, you get that sweet discount on the clothes, and you can buy those for the next school year. Retail and the service industry are great for college students as well because you can pretty much make up your own schedule. I worked at Abercrombie & Fitch when I was in college, and I had a blast. Your best bet for getting a great summer job is tourist traps, ballparks, amusement parks, museums, arcades, if they actually still have arcades. I worked at the Tide Stadium in Norfolk, and let me just give you a little heads up for all those who are going to be working outside in the ballpark. It's going to be hot. You're going to wish you was dead. Nobody seems to care that you're dying of heat stroke. Basically all my job was to do was wipe off the seats, tell them where the bathrooms were, and where they can get some Luigi's shaved ice. I got to meet some of the baseball players, but since I really didn't follow baseball, I didn't really care. And you can always act mentally confused because of the oppressive heat that's bearing down on your skull. Got me some good tips. Restaurants are always hiring, and they're a good place to make a lot of fast cash, and you can also make your own schedule up because servers are finicky and they quit all the time. They always leave when there's like a table full of people and they have 15 orders to put in. Put your application in Olive Garden and Red Lobster because after 10, things get fun. You can always call up your local summer fun camp or whatever, or your Boys and Girls Club, and get applications. You could be a counselor for the summer. I mean, first of all, it's fun. Nobody can really tell if you're goofing off or you're just really good at your job and you love kids. Go to the beach, go to the boardwalk, and just systematically put in applications to every storefront. For 1, there's AC. 2, you get to spend your summer talking to tourists. You're gonna get like so many numbers. And for some reason, I don't know if it's because of the urgency of the summer or the time frame or whatever, but you seem to make the most awesome relationship connections during the summertime. So your coworkers turn into your friends, and you guys can talk about what a tyrannical cheapskate your boss is while you're drowning your sorrows in a chocolate milkshake at the end of the day. So it's kind of like working with your friends. Summer jobs to avoid: the zoo. Just use your imagination. Kiosks of any kind. Don't be fooled by the happy, friendly, inviting smiles that they throw your way. Hey buddy, your watch is dirty. Let me clean it. Come here, buddy, please. Look at all the beautiful cases that we have for your phones. We have bejeweled cases, and we have plastic cases, and we have rhinestone cover cases, and we have glitter cases. It's an act. Tell me something. When you walk by a kiosk in a mall, do you see that person's zest for life? Do you see them glowing with happiness when nobody's looking? Exactly. 99% of the time when you see somebody working at a kiosk, this is what they look like. Other places to avoid: anything open 24 hours. Remember, Tanisha didn't show up for a 2 a.m. shift, and guess who might be having to come in to save the day? That's right. Congratulations. And then of course there's the general tips that everybody should know. Get in good with your boss. I'm not saying brown nose, but brown nose. The only difference between getting out of your shift early or having to close. And when you're starting a new job, try not to complain about anything to anybody until you get a sense of who you can trust and who you can't. I remember I was working at a job, I was there for like, what, 2 weeks? And I was doing a task that my manager told me to do. Stupidly commented out loud to my coworker, who I thought I could trust. Turns out a girl went right around my back and told the manager everything I said. Not everybody is your friend, buddy. And when you get your paycheck, keep how much you made to yourself. You might be very proud of it, but as soon as the other people start laughing and giggling and saying how cute your little itty bitty paycheck is, you'll change your tune. But one thing I will say is you kind of gotta get on the ball now, because you're not only competing against other youths for a summer job, because the economy is, you're competing against people like me, so get your resume right. I know it's hard for a lot of you guys out there who are trying to get jobs, but you're not getting them because you have no experience. Like, I never understood that. How are you not hiring me because I have no experience? I'm trying to get a job. I can't get any experience unless somebody hires me. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming, swimming. Don't give up. The perfect crappy summer job is out there waiting for you. Okay, young Padawans, go get them. Tell me about your summer job experiences and put it in the comment section below. And as always, thanks for watching. Talk to you guys later.